Top 3 morning mistakes arthritis patients must avoid for faster pain relief. If you're living with arthritis, you know how tough those mornings can be. Waking up to stiff, achy joints that make getting out of bed feel like a challenge. But what if I told you that some common morning habits might actually be making your arthritis symptoms worse? Today, we're diving into the top 3 things arthritis patients should never do in the morning. Simple changes that can make a huge difference in how you feel all day long. So stick around, because these tips might just help you start your day with less pain and more ease. Let's get into it. Number 1. Skip morning stretching or movement. Hey, let's talk about something many arthritis patients often overlook: morning movement. I get it. Waking up and feeling those stiff joints can make you want to just stay put. Maybe even hit snooze a few extra times or stay cozy in bed. But here's the thing. Skipping morning stretching or gentle movement can actually do more harm than good for arthritis. When you wake up, your joints have been still for hours. During sleep, the fluid inside your joints slows down, and that's what causes the stiffness and that uncomfortable, locked-up feeling in the morning. It's totally normal for arthritis, but here's the catch. If you don't move soon after waking, that stiffness can get worse. Your muscles get tighter. Your joints feel more rigid, and the pain can intensify throughout the day. Imagine your joints like rusty hinges on a door. When the hinges don't move for a long time, they get stuck and creaky. But if you gently open and close the door a few times, the hinges loosen up and start moving smoothly again. Your joints work the same way. Movement encourages the flow of synovial fluid, which lubricates your joints and reduces stiffness. So those few minutes of stretching or gentle activity in the morning aren't just nice to have. They're essential. Now, I know the idea of moving when your body feels stiff and achy sounds challenging. Trust me, I've been there. But that's exactly why it's so important to start slow and be gentle with yourself. You don't need to do anything intense or push yourself hard right away. Just simple, easy stretches or movements that help wake up your joints. Think about some of the easiest stretches, maybe rolling your ankles in circles while still sitting on the edge of your bed, slowly stretching your arms overhead, or gently bending and straightening your knees. Even just a few minutes can make a huge difference in how your joints feel for the rest of the day. One great habit to try is a morning routine that includes these gentle movements before you even get out of bed or right after. You might be surprised at how much these simple movements can ease that morning stiffness and set a positive tone for your entire day. The key is consistency. Doing a little bit every day trains your body to stay more flexible and reduces the feeling of locked joints. And it's not just about the physical benefits. Starting your day with some gentle movement can also boost your mood and energy levels. When your body moves, it releases feel-good chemicals called endorphins. So it's not just your joints that benefit. Your mind feels better too. It's like telling your body, hey, we're ready for the day, even if the morning started out tough. But here's another important tip. Listen to your body while you move. It's normal to feel a bit of discomfort when you have arthritis, but sharp or intense pain is a signal to stop and adjust what you're doing. Gentle is the goal. And if you're ever unsure about which movements are safe or best for you, reaching out to a physical therapist or arthritis specialist can provide personalized guidance. I also want to encourage you to make your morning stretches or movement a part of your self-care routine, something you look forward to rather than a chore. Maybe put on some calming music or your favorite podcast, or even invite a family member or friend to do it with you. Creating a positive, nurturing environment makes it easier to stick with the habit. Lastly, don't be discouraged if you miss a day or two. Arthritis flare-ups, fatigue, or just busy mornings happen to everyone. The important part is to gently get back into it when you can, without guilt or pressure. Every little bit of movement helps and counts toward reducing stiffness and pain. So remember, skipping morning movement might feel easier in the moment, but it actually slows down your recovery and can make arthritis symptoms worse. Instead, embracing gentle stretches and movement, even just a few minutes, helps your joints loosen up, reduces pain, and sets a positive foundation for your whole day. You've got this. Taking care of your joints each morning with a little movement is one of the most powerful and simple steps you can take for your arthritis. And as you build this habit, you'll likely notice your mornings becoming a little brighter and your joints a lot happier. Number 2, ignore morning pain and stiffness. Let's dive into something really important: how you respond to morning pain and stiffness when you have arthritis. This might sound simple, but it's so common for people with arthritis to just push through the discomfort or even try to ignore it altogether. I want to gently tell you why that's something to avoid and how paying attention to your morning pain can actually help you manage arthritis better in the long run. When you wake up and your joints feel stiff or painful, that's your body's way of sending a message. It's signaling that inflammation or irritation is present, and your joints need care and attention. Ignoring this pain or pretending it's not there, hoping it will magically go away, often backfires. Instead of healing, your joints might get more inflamed and painful as the day goes on. I understand why people do this. Sometimes the pain feels overwhelming or frustrating, and it's tempting to just push through because life keeps moving: work, family, errands. But think of your joints like a car engine warning light. When the white goes on, it means something needs attention. Ignoring it doesn't fix the problem. It just risks causing more damage over time. So what does paying attention to your morning pain and stiffness actually look like? First, it's about acknowledging how your body feels right after waking up without judgment or frustration. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" try saying, "Okay, my joints are stiff and sore right now. What can I do to help them?" This mindset shift is powerful because it opens the door for action. For example, if you notice your fingers or knees feel swollen and stiff, that's the perfect moment to engage in gentle movement or apply warmth. 2 simple ways to ease symptoms. Warmth helps increase blood flow and relax muscles, which reduces stiffness. You might use a warm towel, a heating pad, or even take a warm shower as your first step. Another thing you can do is use some gentle, targeted stretches or range of motion exercises to help reduce stiffness. This is the time to be kind and slow with your movements, paying close attention to how your joints respond. If something hurts sharply, stop and try a gentler alternative. Listening to your pain also means recognizing when you might need to adjust your medication or talk to your healthcare provider. Morning stiffness that lasts longer than 30 minutes or is accompanied by increased swelling or redness can be signs your arthritis is flaring up or that your current treatment plan might need tweaking. Being proactive about this, rather than ignoring it, helps prevent further joint damage and keeps your symptoms more manageable. There's also a mental and emotional benefit to paying attention to your morning symptoms. When you acknowledge your pain, you give yourself permission to rest and recover if needed. It's okay to take a slower start to your day or modify your activities. This self-compassion reduces stress, and lower stress levels help reduce inflammation in the body. So your mind and body are working together to heal. Ignoring pain can lead to a vicious cycle. Pain causes stress, stress increases inflammation, inflammation worsens pain, and so on. By stopping this cycle early, you can improve not just your joint health, but your overall quality of life. You might wonder, How do I differentiate between normal discomfort and pain that needs attention? A good rule of thumb is to listen for any sharp, persistent, or worsening pain. Mild stiffness that eases with movement is normal, but if your pain feels intense, throbbing, or doesn't improve after gentle activity and rest, that's a sign to seek advice from your doctor or physical therapist. In practical terms, you can create a morning routine that incorporates self-check-ins. Before jumping out of bed, take a moment to scan your body for pain and stiffness. Ask yourself how your joints feel and what you might need to do to ease them. Then, follow up with some gentle movement, warmth, or relaxation techniques. And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all here. Some days might be tougher than others, and that's okay. The goal isn't to eliminate all pain immediately, but to respond thoughtfully and consistently to your body's signals. So, never underestimate the power of tuning into your morning pain and stiffness. It's your body's way of communicating, and responding with care and attention can help you manage arthritis better, reduce flare-ups, and improve your daily comfort. Number 3. Consume inflammatory foods or drinks right away. Now, let's talk about something many arthritis patients might not immediately connect to their joint pain: what you eat and drink first thing in the morning. It's easy to overlook how those first choices after waking up can impact your arthritis symptoms throughout the day. When you have arthritis, your body is in a state where inflammation plays a key role in how your joints feel. Certain foods and drinks can either fuel that inflammation or help calm it down. Starting your day with inflammatory foods or sugary drinks can set the tone for increased joint pain, stiffness, and swelling. Think about it. Your body has just spent hours resting and repairing overnight. What you put into it first thing after waking can either support this healing process or disrupt it. For example, drinking a soda, sugary coffee drink, or even consuming processed breakfast foods packed with refined carbs and sugars can spike your blood sugar levels quickly. This spike triggers the release of inflammatory chemicals in your body, making arthritis symptoms worse. Sugar isn't the only culprit. Foods high in unhealthy fats, like fried or processed breakfast items, can also promote inflammation. These foods may feel comforting or convenient, but they can lead to joint swelling and increased pain. On the flip side, starting your day with anti-inflammatory foods and drinks can make a noticeable difference in how your joints feel. Warm water with lemon, turmeric-infused drinks, or a smoothie packed with berries and leafy greens are fantastic choices. These help reduce inflammation and provide antioxidants that protect your joints. If you struggle with mornings and need something quick, even a handful of nuts or a small serving of yogurt with flax seeds can help balance inflammation without adding to the problem. Here's a simple tip. Try to avoid sugary cereals, pastries, and processed breakfast meats like bacon or sausage. Instead, choose whole foods that nourish your joints and reduce inflammation. It doesn't mean you can't enjoy treats occasionally. Balance and moderation are key, but being mindful of your morning choices helps set your whole day up for success. Also, hydration plays a big role. Drinking plenty of water after waking helps flush out toxins and reduces inflammation. Avoid sugary drinks or excessive caffeine that can dehydrate you and worsen arthritis symptoms. If you want, you can even create a morning ritual around preparing anti-inflammatory meals or drinks. This can be calming and motivational, helping you feel more in control of your arthritis. Remember, your morning choices don't just impact your joints for a few hours. They influence your inflammation levels and pain throughout the entire day. By choosing anti-inflammatory options, you give your body a fighting chance to keep arthritis symptoms manageable. Summary. So, to wrap things up, remember that the way you start your morning can have a big impact on your arthritis symptoms throughout the day. Skipping gentle movement, ignoring your pain, or reaching for inflammatory foods and drinks right away can all make stiffness and discomfort worse. But by choosing to move gently, listen to your body, and fuel yourself with anti-inflammatory options, you're giving your joints the best chance to stay flexible and pain-free. You've got the power to change your mornings, and in turn, improve your whole day. Small, consistent habits can add up to big relief. Thanks for spending this time with me. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more ways to take care of yourself and your joints. Here's to healthier mornings and happier joints. See you in the next video.